You're watching a video with Ariel and Shya Kane. To see more videos, go to transformationmadeeasy.com.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow. Don't know really where to start. But this week so far has been so eye-opening. I've realised how I'm a big fat no to the way my life turns out. And really I'm making my life way more harder than it has to be.
Can I stop you for a
Yeah.
second? You're not a big fat no in this moment.
Okay. No. Okay.
See, when you say I'm a big fat no, that's painting this current moment where how you may have been once
Yeah.
or in your past or
Yep.
earlier in your life before you got here today or
Yep.
this week or whatever. See, you
Yeah.
can't, if you generalize that you're a big fat no, you become that because that's how you're holding yourself.
Oh, gosh, I can see.
Right, and then you don't see all the times that you're a big fat yes.
That's right, because when you believe yourself to be a big fat no, you search for the evidence to prove yourself right about that statement, rather than realizing that your life is an ebbing and flowing.
Oh my good grief. I've been doing that.
Yeah, no, that's normal. You're just a normal person. Of course you've been doing that. It doesn't make anything wrong. And when you see it, that's wonderful.
Oh, it is.
If you don't make it wrong, it loses its power over your life. If you just see it, that's enough. Then you have the opportunity to let it go.
Oh, cool. I thought it had to be a lot harder than that. I work for everything. You know, I've worked darn hard.
Well, that's part of why you're a doctor. You work darn hard to get to where you are.
Yeah, and I don't need to work
And that's
hard.
your only modality.
It's kind of
See-
like having a hammer and trying to build a house with only a hammer.
You know, cutting that piece of wood with a hammer was very difficult, and it gave it a jagged line. A saw would work much better there.
So you just have other tools in your toolbox that it hasn't occurred to you to pick up and use.
But they're already there for you. It's like you come with all that you need to have this be a miraculous life. It's just that your role models didn't know that there were other tools available either. And it wasn't their fault, they just didn't realize it.
Wow.
What's interesting is you come from an Indian tradition,
Yeah.
Indian, and that was very spiritual, and it was very about living in the moment. You have a lot of gurus there that teach people about living in the moment, but teaching living in the moment and living in the moment are very different.
I used to be really judgmental about my religion, being a Hindu. And the amazing
About
thing,
your,
I'm a Hindu.
uh-huh,
So within that, I'm in a sect of that called Swaminarayan. So I'm a Swaminarayan Hindu.
okay.
But the beautiful thing about transformation is, ever since I stopped judging it, I love it so much more. I just
course.
so with it. Going to the temple isn't a chore; it's an amazing experience. It's been incredible, actually, that transformation has actually allowed me to love my religion more
Well,
than
when
I
you're
could
in the
see.
moment, it infuses those things of your life so that it's not dogma, it has meaning.
Yeah,
It's an experience rather than a belief.
yeah,
So then you experience your religion rather than go about it as a ritual.
yeah. And that's cool.
That's great.
It's awesome. The other amazing thing
Yeah.
is the community. Is being from, I think, most of our backgrounds, stoical, you don't talk, you don't say much, I've realised how wonderful this community is in supporting me to be here and now, and kind of being in the moment to allow them to do that. Like, people call me, just to call me, not about a problem. They just call to say hello. How cool is that? That doesn't really happen, really. Or they just call to say, hey, I'm going to be in London this weekend, shall we catch up? And you're like, really? I just finding that whole experience amazing. But then also allowing them to support me from those moments when I've been lost. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible too. And I can see that. I couldn't see that.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
How lost are you these days?
Right
These
now?
days.
Not lost at all. Right now?
You know,
yeah.
you never have to get lost again.
Yeah.
The support structure's here for you.
It's an amazing support structure. Thank you.
By the way, what you're describing
Yeah.
is your big fat yes.
Thank you. Thank you, not just for now. Thank you for this. Thank you for all of it. It's just, life is turning out more magical than I thought it could be. And I can see it. And I always think this is it. And then the next bit, oh my God. And oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God. And now it's like, bring it on. It's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you ever so much.
Well, thank you.
For more information about the Kanes, their books and seminars, and the Premium Excellence Club, go to transformationmadeeasy.com.